privileged to be here with all these very top-notch persons when it comes to weightlifting and our sports. The Chief Director of the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, the President and Executives of the Ghana Weightlifting Federation, distinguished guests, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen of the sports fraternity. I'm one person who doesn't really love to read written speeches. When you are given assignments such as this, you are forced and warned by your officers and the technocrats that keep to the script. So I'll try as much as possible and keep to the script. But maybe after this I will say what is in my belly. Good afternoon. I bring you the President of the Republic. On his behalf and on my own behalf, I wish to thank you for the honor of being part of the commissioning of the National Weightlifting Training Center. It is an interesting coincidence that this is the first official event I have the privilege to be part of. And interestingly also, it was weightlifting that gave us our first gold medal during the 13th African Games. So, two interesting coincidences. You gave us our first gold during the Accra 2023, and your event is the first that the minister is attending. Thank you. Wow. I perceive this as indicative of the convergence of factors to align with the will of Ghanaians to see positive change. And this is a very good start to bringing about those changes. Permit me to straight away commend the executives of the Ghana Weightlifting Federation under the leadership of Honorable Jerry Ahmed Shah, who is also my leader. If you come to Parliament, he is my leader. But when we are here, I'm the minister. For this fundamental achievement, that is the provision of a training facility for athletes of the Federation. Although this is a basic requirement, the enormous challenge to most sporting associations in Ghana is availability of facilities and equipment to train and prepare for competition. I must say with this, the weightlifting in Ghana can say we are ready to win even more laurels. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all aware of the vision of His Excellency to reset the country and work with all citizens in building the Ghana we want. And it is on this principle that we call on all, irrespective of your thoughts, your beliefs, to put in the little that you can in order for us to lift, at least in this case, our sports up, because that is my interest. Those who are conversant with the party's manifesto are aware of the ambitious but necessary plans to improve the quantity, quality, and sustainability of sporting and recreational facilities across the nation, and subsequently our athletes. Because when we have these facilities, our athletes, we must also improve upon them, and through regular training, they will necessarily improve. We all agree that strong collaboration between state and non-state actors is required to achieve these development objectives. Thus, the initiative to renovate the weightlifting training facility is a step in the right direction and contributes to meeting essential needs of stakeholders in the sport fraternity. Once again, I join all in saying thank you, Honorable Jerry Amencha, and your leadership for this great job that you have done. I was happy to learn that Ghana will be hosting African Youth Weightlifting Championship in August this year. And that is one of the reasons that truly encouraged me to be here again this afternoon. Despite other competing needs within the ministry, I said, no, I would have to make time to be here. You must be doing something right for you to get the opportunity to host this all-important African level competition. I am eager to see how the availability of adequate training facility will impact the performance of our young athletes in the competition. The commitment of the Federation to development is evident and appreciated. I take this opportunity to assure you of my commitment to assisting all sports, including the less funded disciplines. My doors are always open, and I'm happy to engage with stakeholders to see how working together we can promote sports and recreation for the benefit of our people and the nation at large. Me talked about boxing improving, and that's right. If you have such a great facility for weightlifting, it has a certain direct impact also on boxing, and I believe that some of the less funded sports will be getting some attention. The passion of the nation is there, which is football, but we can make some savings there and to be able to support the lesser funded sports. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, even before I do so, I know how beautiful this edifice looks today. The issue of maintenance and sustainability is key. And we must do everything to keep this place looking beautiful the way we will see it today. It's very important that those who use it, those who will be in charge of running it, let's maintenance culture be high on the agenda. Let's see how we can see to that happening. On this note, I'm happy to declare the Renovated National Weightlifting Training Center duly commissioned. Thank you, and God bless us.
Realize that the president of the Ghana Weightlifting was the first to meet them. They are from Bawe, both in the Muslim community and the traditional council of Bawe. You guys are welcome. Sorry, Lim and Zongo TV, you are welcome. Okay. DJ, can you just put something behind me?
Of our national federations, apart from the support you're getting from the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, and then what you're getting from the NSC. You also need to be innovative and creative and reach out to. Yes, your sports may not be as popular as football, but we started a program in weightlifting, and it worked well. We had a 4-year development program where in our second year, the focus was to build the brand weightlifting. We did. That is how come you had companies like Toyota and Indomie coming on to support weightlifting, and the testimony is what you're saying here. So as much as I'm appealing to you, Honorable Minister, to be more supportive to the least finance sports, I also want to encourage my colleagues to reach out. Your sports may not be popular, but you can build a brand. Any brand's owner will want to be associated with a brand that is getting money, that is getting visibility, and that is easy to do. So we should also have a lot of work to do. And you are friends from the media. If there's money in our sports, if there's funding in our sports, the next highest beneficiary will be you, the media, and I'll explain to you why. If I'm a brand's manager and I'm sponsoring, say, weightlifting, I'm sponsoring them to go to an international competition, I would not only want to take the team there, but I want news to be out there that Indomie took weightlifting or paid tickets for weightlifting to go to competition in Nigeria. And who are best placed to give that news or to give that mileage to take visibility? It is you, the media. Our sports, just like any other ministry or any other institution, may not be perfect. We seem to highlight too much on the 5% negativity that happens in our sports. If you went to the other ministries, it's even worse. And the agenda of pulling people down or destroying people is gradually destroying our sports. What will happen is that we'll get to a point where all the good people who want to come into sports because of what they can give to sports, but not what they can get out of sports. These good people will leave the sports, and the sports will die. These finance sports are for years depending on the benevolence of the individual federation heads. It cannot continue together. It cannot continue like that. So I am charging our media people here. Yes, I'm not saying don't talk about the negative or the bad things so people don't change. But let's not overflag issues. The sports ministry is just like any other ministry. But it's unfortunate that at any given time in our country, when you tune into radio, you have not less than 5 radio stations talking about sports. And that's why people say the sports ministry is a very slippery ministry.